Welcome to Oceanside Yoga with Anna Kay. Today we'll be getting a very nice full body stretch, adding in gentle mobility along the way. We will begin standing, find a comfortable position, take a couple deep breaths, and we will begin. We begin with our neck. Let's take our arms, cross them behind our back, holding around the opposite elbows. And we'll start with some simple neck circles. Dropping the head over to one side, letting it roll heavy over and back. Continuing on. And reversing that circle. We'll drop the head over to the right side, finding that hold there so we can get that nice stretch. We'll wrap it with the right side arm while the left arm stays tucked behind our back, giving it a gentle pull. And now we'll take that arm from behind our back, reach it up high into the sky, and then pull that arm back using the elbow to power this, reaching that elbow behind you as far as it feels good for you. A couple rounds like this, reaching and pulling back. Now we'll release the hold from our head. That arm that was around our head is going to wrap around our ribs. The arm that was reaching will come up and we'll do a couple arm circles, pressing the arm back, bringing it forward, reaching around. You can gently pull your ribs forward to try to keep the movement in your shoulder instead of in the side of your body. Moving to the other side. Now head tilts towards the left side, wrapping with that left arm. Right arm tucks behind the back, finding that hold. Beginning those reaches with that right arm, reaching up high into the sky, pulling back that elbow. Couple rounds like this. Now releasing the hold from our head, wrapping that left arm around the ribs, holding on as we begin those arm circles, pressing the right arm back and around. Then we'll bring both arms together behind our back, clasping the hands together. We're going to begin some pulses, pulling away from the body with those hands. The further you pull away, the more it deepens the stretch. Go as far as what feels good for you. Let's find a moment to pause here with the arms pulling away from the body, and we'll drop the head down towards the chest. Then you can release the head and the arms. Bring the arms back up in front of our body. Forearms come together as we work on our cat-cows and our spinal mobility. So we're going off our inhales and exhales. As you inhale, put a gentle bend in the knees, flexing the spine, starting with the tailbone, ending with the very tip of your head, using the elbows to press back to open the chest. And as you exhale, we're curving through the spine, bringing the forearms together so we can get a nice back stretch. All off your own inhales and exhales, we're opening. Exhale to close. Continue on. Turning this into a twist. When forearms come together, we'll take just one side, pressing us open and into a twist, using that elbow to press behind you, coming back together in the center, and then pressing out the other elbow, leading you into the twist. We'll go side to side here, a couple of rounds. One more on each side so that we're even. Coming back to center, moving to wide legs. You can adjust this as many times as you need so it feels good for you. We'll do a little bend in the knees. Hands will come to the knees to support you. We'll just rock side to side here for a moment, warming up our hips. Let's add a little twist here. So my right hand's gonna push against my right knee as my right shoulder dives in, twisting away. Moving up and over to the other side, back to center. Now my left hand presses against my left knee, dropping down that left shoulder into the twist. Let's do a couple rounds like this, going side to side. Getting ready to head into our forward fold. Let's bring the legs back straight, point those toes forward, hinging at the hips, bringing ourselves into a wide-legged forward fold. You can bring your hands down to the ground or on a block to support you. We'll spend just a moment here hanging. Get that nice release in the lower back. You can grab the opposite side elbows. We'll ragdoll, gently rocking side to side. And bringing the fingertips down to the ground, we're going to gently pull ourselves deeper into this forward fold by walking our fingertips through our legs as far as we can to help guide our body downward. Now walking back with those fingertips, we're going to walk those fingertips over to our left ankle. You can just be reaching towards left ankle. You can grab for your foot or for your calf. Gently pulling yourself in, whatever feels good for you. And then we can walk with those hands over to the right side. Finding that pause. Now we're going to make our way back over to the left again. This time we're going to add our arm. So opposite hand will reach for ankle. Free arm will reach high into the sky. Then we'll bring ourselves back down. Walk ourselves over now to the right ankle. Left hand grabs for right ankle. Right arm reaches into the sky. We're going to do a couple rounds like this, going side to side, all at your own speed. Walking or swinging yourself over, grabbing and reaching. Continue on. Maybe as your body opens more and more, your hand can press a little bit further behind you. Let's do one more on each side so that we are even. We'll come back to center. And then bending the right knee, we're coming down into a ninja squat. So stopping over our right side, toes can be up or heels can be down, whatever's best for you. We'll flex those left toes, getting that nice stretch in the back of our leg. Then let's work on some rotations here. So we're going to take our toes, draw them forward, rotating from the hip joint. And then we're going to press those toes up and behind us as much as we can, trying to get that nice rotation in our hip. Couple rounds. And we'll get ready for the other side. So fingertips on the ground. We're going to walk ourselves up and over. Left knee bending now. Right leg extended beside us. We'll flex that foot. And then begin those rotations, drawing the toes forward and then pressing those toes back. Let's bring this squat to the center now. So we'll come back to that wide leg. We'll walk in our feet and end in a garland pose. So let's try not to curve through our back. Point back with your tailbone, flex the spine. Use the elbows against the inside of the knees to open the body and stabilize you. Spend just a moment here. Now bringing the hands down to the ground or on some blocks to support you, we're going to go back and forth between that garland and a forward fold. So straightening the legs as much as feels comfortable for you, coming to that forward fold, and then dropping those hips back down into our squat. Couple rounds like this. One more round. The next time you drop down your hips, we'll bring the hands down to the ground to support us, stepping back those knees, ending on all fours. Next, we'll move to a cat-cow. Going off your own breath, starting with flexing the tailbone up, dropping the belly, opening the chest, looking up. Then curving through the tailbone first, pressing through the belly and shoulders, dropping the head. Go off your own inhales and exhales, taking up as much time as you possibly can. Give your spine the love it deserves. Even slower if you can. Last round. Meeting back at center after your last inhale and exhale. Now coming to tabletop, our right hand will be down supporting us as we reach the left arm high into the sky, preparing for our twist. Left arm threads through the right, coming all the way down to the back of our arm, side of our face, coming to our twist. Top arm can stay up supporting you. You can reach forward in the grass, or you can bend at the elbow, tucking the hand behind the hip, pressing the body open, whatever feels good for you. We will begin to unwind, bringing that top arm back to support you. Left arm will reach high into the sky. And then to work on mobility, we'll do some reach throughs. So you're going to reach high, slightly back. And then you're going to come and reach back through your body. You don't have to come all the way back down to the ground, but you're going to reach like you're reaching for something across the room. Right away, unwinding, reaching up and back. Couple rounds like this. Reach. And press open. One more big reach through. One more unwinding, pressing that arm up and back. And then we'll come back to center, preparing for the other side. So now the left hand will be down supporting us. The right arm reaches up high into the sky. Before sending that through to our twist. Coming all the way down. Taking those options with the supporting arm. Preparing to unwind. Top arm supports you. Unwinding, reaching up high into the sky. Preparing for those reach throughs. Twist, reach through the body. Unwind, pressing high into the sky. Continue on. Last round, reach through. Press high into the sky. And then you can bring both arms down to our tabletop. Preparing to move to our downward dog now. Flipping those toes, lifting those hips, pressing the chest through the arms towards the legs. Let's have some fun here in this down dog. Let's pedal out the legs. Bending one knee, pressing into the straightened leg. Let's make this bigger. Really press out that hip. Press out your ribs. Pressing side to side. Now let's find a pause here, straighten both legs, press those heels towards the ground. Take a nice deep breath. Now we're going to be bringing ourselves to a lunge. You can go through a three-legged downward dog or through tabletop, whatever's best for you. Wherever you are, we will plant the left foot down on the ground as we reach the right foot high into the sky, crunching that knee into our chest, stamping it down between the hands, and we'll drop that back knee down to the ground. Let's spend just a moment here opening up the center of our body. If you feel like you need more of a stretch here, take that back leg, walk it further behind you. Front leg, the knee should be over ankle. And if you want more, we can take that elbow on the inside of the leg. Let's find a little bit of movement here by just rocking side to side. Small movement. Now we're going to begin pressing up the body, keeping the legs as they are, Just going to walk in the knees just slightly from the back so that we can bring up our bodies. So we're on one knee and our front leg is still in that lunge position. We're going to do some moving lunges here. So we're going to press up and forward into that knee. And I'm going to pick up that leg, bring it slightly out to the side, pressing into it again. Coming back out. A little bit more to the side, pressing it away. And up. One more time, all the way out to the side, pressing and together. Let's do that again. Let's come back to the front and back out to the side. So little movements each time you pick up your foot. And we're heading back over to the side. When you make it back to the side, we're going to find a pause here. So my right elbow is coming down to that right knee, pressing into that side lunge, while my left arm comes up and overhead, reaching with those fingertips. And then we'll rainbow that top arm all the way down next to our hip, coming all the way back down to the ground. That top leg is going to rotate so the toes are pointing forward. Top arm reaches up and overhead. Fully stretch the side of your body. Reach away with your fingertips as you press away with your heel. Take up all the space that you can. Now we're going to work our way back and forth between these two stretches, bringing the body up, elbow down, pressing and reaching over. Then heading back, bringing that arm down to the ground, straightening that leg and reaching. Continue on all at your own speed, side to side. One more on each side. When you're done with your last stretch, we'll come back where we came from, lifting up the body, leg will be out to the side, and we'll bring it back to center by doing those mini lunges, picking that foot up, slowly making our way back. Well done, my friends. Let's prepare for the other side. Let's drop that knee. You can pop back up to a downward dog just to even out the back of both legs. Walk it out, whatever feels good for you. And then we'll move to the other side. So now my right foot is planted as the left leg comes high into the sky. Crunching into the chest, stamping that hand down between the legs. Coming down to that lunge, dropping that back knee. Finding that comfortable position here so we can hang out for a moment. Bring in that arm if you'd like. Let's Let's rock the body side to side here. As you come back to that deep breath, cool yourself down. Bringing the bodies up, you can scoot in that back knee a little bit if you'd like, pressing up the bodies, bringing the hands to the knee. Will we begin those movements, pressing into the leg, bring it to the side and back. Picking up. Coming back to center. And back out to the side one more time. And this is where we find our pause. So now that left elbow's coming down to the left knee, pressing into that side as we reach up and overhead. Then floating that arm up and over, down to the ground. Straightening that leg, reaching up and overhead. Get that full body side stretch. Feels so nice. Reach away with your fingertips, press away with your heel. Then we will begin flowing back and forth between these two stretches, bringing the body up, elbow down, pressing and reaching. Rainbowing that arm back down to the ground, straightening and reaching. Keep going, all at your own speed. Let's do one more of each. When you're finished, we'll bring the body back up and we'll begin those little moving lunges, starting from the side, heading back to center. Well done, my friends. When you finish, bring the hands down so we can bring that knee back in. And then we'll drop the hips down to one side. Swing those legs forward. We're going to do a couple rounds of windshield wipers. So dropping the knees to one side and then up and over to the other. Feel free to play with the distance that you have between your legs. You can do it really wide apart. You can do it closer together. See how it changes the stretch for you. Now, one of my favorite new stretches we're going to add some twists and reaches to this movement. So as I bring my legs up and drop them over to one side, I'm going to reach my opposite side arm around my body, reaching behind me like I'm reaching for something across the room. Swinging that arm up and around, bringing the legs up and over, swinging the arm, reaching. Couple rounds like this. Let's try to find a small pause on each side. So reach as far behind you as you can, and then bring your fingertips down to the ground. Reach them away from your body so you bring your chest a little bit closer to the ground. You can come all the way down to Lang if you'd like. The further you reach away, the more it deepens the stretch. And then you can bring that body up, going over to the other side. Big reach as far as you can behind yourself before bringing the fingertips down to the ground, reaching away and finding that pause. All right, my friends, let's push ourselves back up, come to center, and we will make our way down to our backs. Starting with our figure 4, we'll bring the left foot up about a hand's width away from our bottom. Right ankle's crossing over that left knee. So we're in our figure 4. And then we're going to take some time just dropping the legs side to side, keeping the movement going. Now let's get our neck involved. We're going to turn our head to the opposite direction of where our legs are going. We're going to make a little pause on each side. So let's bring the knees up to center. Now when you drop the leg over to your right side, your right ankle should move to the outside of your left knee. Very gently pull down on that side. Get a really nice stretch up the side of your hip. Turning your head away. And then we'll bring the legs back up, drop it over to the left side now. So the bottom of your right foot should come near to the ground. Turn your head away. And we'll bring the leg back up. And then we'll just reach through, reaching through, grabbing for your left thigh or your left calf. Right elbow can press away your right knee to deepen the stretch. Then pull yourself in. Spending a moment here. Let's release our hands and legs. We'll bring both feet down to the ground and just do some simple windshield wipers before we head to the other side. Now for the right side, right foot stamps down, left ankle crosses over, coming to that figure 4. And we're going to start that movement, dropping the legs side to side. All at your own speed. Now we're dropping both legs over to our left side. Then our left ankle scoots to the outside of our right knee, gently pulling it down further as you look over the opposite shoulder. You can bring the legs back up, going to the opposite side. Now we're dropping the legs down to the right side. The left bottom of our foot comes down by the ground, turning the gaze away. Now bringing the legs and head back to center. Now we're reaching through, grabbing for our right thigh or ankle or calf. Left elbow presses away that right knee to deepen the stretch, and we'll hang out in this figure 4. And we can release that hand, coming both feet down to the ground. Last round of windshield wipers. And we will head into a twist to reset our spine. Both knees can hug up to your chest. Give them a squeeze. Give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Then we'll straighten that left leg all the way down to the ground as we pull that right knee over, ending in our twist. Now we're going to do some very gentle mobility here. Let's take our right hand behind our head. We're going to bring that elbow over our body, reaching towards the ground. And then we're going to unwind and reach that elbow up and behind us. Just a couple rounds, nice and slow. Lovely. Let's head to the other side. Let's bring the body back to center. Knees back up to our chest. Give them that squeeze. And you can bring that right leg all the way down to the ground. The left knee comes, crosses over the body, ending in that twist. And now our left arm bends, coming behind the head. Elbow crosses over our body, reaching towards the ground. And then rainbows up, reaching behind us. Oh, it feels so nice. Couple rounds like this. When you're finished, releasing the legs, bringing the body back to center one more time, and we'll head to a happy baby. Knees will come up and apart, feet will come up and apart, peace fingers reaching out for those big toes, pulling the knees in towards the armpits. And you can rock side to side, pressing down your lower back if you'd like. Our last stretch today is going to be a very simple inversion. So we'll take the legs up into the air. Hands will follow, so hands and legs are lifted. And then we'll just do some ankle and wrist circles from here. Going both directions. You can point and flex, whatever feels good for you. And we've officially done full body mobility today. Let's find a pause here with the legs lifted. Hands can come behind the legs to support. Take a big deep breath. Take pride in yourself for what you've accomplished today. Very slowly start lowering those legs back down to the ground. Reach hands overhead. Take up all the space you can. Walk out your feet. Great job, my friends. You did it. Thank you for joining me for this beautiful Oceanside practice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and stick around for more Oceanside yoga and meditation videos. Thank you.